This program was made possible by contributions to your PBS station from viewers like you. Thank you.
Welcome to the WCTE High School Academic Bowl. I'm your genial moderator, Brian O'Connor, a math professor at Tennessee Tech University. Our match today features teams from Warren County High School and Clarkrange High School. Let's meet our teams. First, Warren County High School is in McMinnville. Mascot of the Pioneers, the enrollment is 1,800, and the coach of the team is Chad McGee. Let's meet our team members.
I'm Zachary. I'm a freshman in Warren County High School, and I have a mustache.
I'm Lucy. I'm a sophomore at Warren County High School, and I am a member of the Warren County Pioneer Pride Color Guard.
My name's Robert. I'm a junior, and I play tuba for the Warren County Pioneer Pride Band.
I'm Jacqueline. I am a freshman, and I am an aspiring drummer as well as an avid member of our model unit.
Very good. Thank you. Our other team is Clarkrange High School. It's grades 9 through 12. The mascot is the Buffalo, and the enrollment is 300. The coach of the team is Kristen Flint. Let's meet our team members.
I'm Brandon. I'm a senior, and I'm the school mascot.
I'm Brett. I am a senior, and I am the captain of our chess team.
I'm Kyla. I'm a senior, and I'm senior class president.
I'm Katie. I'm a freshman, and I'm in the pep band.
Very good. Thank you. Let's meet the officials for today's match. Our scorekeeper is Janie Bassett, a former Tech graduate who is a retired Putnam County teacher and worked as a judge here for many years. Thank you. Our judges, first is Marjorios, who is a retired teacher from Livingston Academy and also the Academic Bowl team advisor there for many years. Our other judge is Tessa Bishop, who is a graduate student in exceptional learning here at Tennessee Tech. And our timekeeper is Reggie Brown, the coordinator of the WCTE Academic Bowl. Yay. Those are the introductions. Teams, are you ready? Let's begin. Here's your first toss-up question. Give the term that historians use to describe the destruction of the Jews by the Nazis. Zach.
Holocaust.
The Holocaust is right. 10 points there. Here's your bonus question. For 5 points each, name 4 of the 5 modern Romance languages.
French, Spanish, Romanian.
Defer.
Oh, it's for French, Spanish, Portuguese, and Romanian.
And Italian was the 5th one. Correct. You got all 4 of those, and that's 20 points on that bonus. Here's your next toss-up question. What is the chemical formula for hydrogen peroxide? Robert.
H2O2.
H2O2, correct. 10 points there. Here's your bonus question. Name the group of stars that depict each of these gods, animals, or legendary heroes. First, the winged horse. Bonus.
Pegasus.
Pegasus is right. Second, slayer of monsters.
Orion.
No, Perseus. Next, the great bear.
Ursa Major.
Ursa Major, or called the Big Dipper also. And finally, the swan.
Cyrus?
Close, Cygnus. So 10 points on that bonus question. Here's your next toss-up. What form of popular music evolved in the 1950s from rhythm and blues tradition? Brandon.
Jazz.
No, can you take it? Robert.
Rock?
We'll take it. He said rock. I need more information.
Rock and roll?
Rock and roll, that is right. 10 points there. Here is your bonus question. First, which president was associated with the New Deal?
FDR?
Franklin Roosevelt, yes. And second, which president championed the Fair Deal?
Teddy Roosevelt?
No, his successor, Harry Truman. No, or 10 points on that bonus question. Here comes your next toss-up. Give me the correct answer from the following list. A rabid devotion is listless, excessive, or small. Time? Excessive. Next toss-up question. If the diagonals of a quadrilateral bisect each other, then the quadrilateral must be a what? Time? It's a parallelogram. Here's another toss-up. Which of these was not one of the original 13 states? Massachusetts, Maine, Virginia, or New York? Robert?
New York.
No, can you take it, Clarkrange?
Massachusetts?
No, it was Maine. No points there. Here comes another toss-up. Theodore Geisel is the real name of a doctor, in quotes, writing children's books. Lucy?
Dr. Seuss?
Dr. Seuss is right. 10 points there. Here's your bonus question. For 5 points each, calculate each of these percentages. First, 37% of 300. Answer 111. Next one is 50% of 45.
22.5.
22.5 is correct. Next, 125% of 120. It's 150. And finally, 12% of 12.
1.
No, 1.44. So 5 points on that bonus question. Here's your next toss-up. What is the name of the metric unit of force? Robert?
Newton.
Newton is right. Or dyne would have also worked. Here's your bonus question. I will give you a quotation from a constitutional amendment. You identify the amendment. First, the right of citizens of the United States to vote shall not be abridged by the United States or by any state on account of sex.
Answer? 17th.
The 19th Amendment. And next, the powers not delegated to the United States by the Constitution nor prohibited by it to the states are reserved to the states.
Amendment number 8.
No, that was the 10th Amendment, last one in the Bill of Rights. No points on that bonus question. Here's another toss-up. The faces of George Washington and Abraham Lincoln are carved on Mount Rushmore. Name the other two presidents whose faces are there. Brandon.
Teddy Roosevelt and Thomas Jefferson.
Teddy Roosevelt, Thomas Jefferson. Correct. 10 points there. Here is your bonus question. Mount Vesuvius erupted in 79 AD and buried 2 towns. For 10 points each, name them.
Pompeii and no one knows the other one. No answer on the other one.
You got Pompeii right for 10 points. The other one was Herculaneum. So 10 points on that bonus. Here's your next toss-up question. Ireland has 2 official languages. One is English. What is the other? Robert.
Gaelic.
Gaelic is right. 10 points. Bonus question. British tycoon Richard Branson attempted to sail around the world in a balloon. His attempt failed, but he has been highly successful in other areas. For 10 points each, name his record company and his airline. Answer? Virgin Records and Virgin Air. No points on the bonus. Next toss-up. What 2-word phrase names an outdoor sale site where secondhand goods are for sale? The first word starts with F. Brett.
A flea market.
A flea market. Correct. 10 points there. Bonus question. The oldest institution of higher learning in the United States was founded in 1636. Name it.
Harvard.
Harvard is right, or Harvard, depending on where you're from. Second, the second oldest college in America was chartered in 1693. Phi Beta Kappa was founded there in 1776. Name this Virginia school.
University of Virginia.
No, the College of William and Mary. 10 points on that bonus. Here's another toss-up. Foolish or insincere talk is known as malarkey. Spell malarkey. Brandon.
M-O-L-A-R-C-H-Y.
No, can you take it? Robert.
M-A-L-A-R-K-E-Y.
M-A-L-A-R-K-E-Y, correct. And the Titans coach, as I recall. Our score at the end of the first half is Warren County 115 and Clarkrange 40. Come on back for our lightning round. Welcome back to the WCTE High School Academic Bowl. Our match today features teams from Warren County High School and Clarkrange High School. The score at the end of the first round is Warren County 115 and Clarkrange 40. We're going to have our lightning round now. The categories are first name is John or first name is George. And Clarkrange, which of those names would you like to play with?
First name is George.
First name is George. All right. You'll have 60 seconds. Are you ready? Wrote Animal Farm.
George Orwell.
Former Alabama governor shot in 1972.
Pass.
English novelist, Middlemarch, etc.
Passed.
Wrote opera Porgy and Bess.
Pass.
Lost Battle of Little Bighorn.
Pass.
Author of 1947 Plan to Rebuild Europe.
Pass.
41st President of the United States.
George H.W. Bush.
Composer of Messiah.
Pass.
Democratic presidential nominee 1972.
Pass.
Tank commanding general in World War II.
George Sherman.
Former Alabama governor shot in 1972.
Pass.
English novelist, Middlemarch, etc.
Pass.
Wrote opera Porgy and Bess.
Pass.
Lost. You have two correct. Brings you 20 points. Brings you up to 60. You got Animal Farm, George Orwell, and Bush, President Bush. The ones you missed, the Alabama governor was George Wallace. The English novelist was George Eliot. Opera Porgy and Bess was Gershwin. Little Bighorn, George Custer. Plan to Rebuild Europe was George Marshall, the Marshall Plan. Composer of Messiah, Handel. Democratic nominee 1972, McGovern. And the tank commanding general was Patton, George Patton. So 20 points there brings you up to 60. And now we come up to Warren County with the category first name is John. Are you ready? Here we go. Wrote Paradise Lost.
Pass.
Band leader, 19th century.
John Philip Sousa.
An unknown ID of body in morgue.
Pass.
First governor of Tennessee.
John Sevier.
Poet, ode on a Grecian urn.
Pass.
First signer of the Declaration of Independence.
John Hancock.
Captured at Harper's Ferry in 1859.
Pass.
Texas outlaw, middle name Wesley.
Jesse James.
Revolutionary War admiral.
Pass.
Star of Saturday Night Fever.
Pass.
Wrote Paradise Lost.
Pass.
Unknown identity of body in morgue.
John Smith.
You have three correct. Sousa, Sevier, and Hancock. The ones you missed, the Paradise Lost was John Milton. The body in morgue is John Doe. Grecian ode on a Grecian urn, John Keats. Harper's Ferry was John Brown. The Texas outlaw was John Wesley Hardin. Revolutionary War admiral John Paul Jones. And Saturday Night Fever was John Travolta. So 30 more points there gives you 145. And we are ready to start our second half. Shall we begin? Here's your first toss-up. What do we call the form of government in which priests served as kings? Zach.
Theocracy.
Theocracy, that is right. 10 points there. Here's your bonus question. Name the Mark Twain novel described in the following. First, a boys' and girls' book set in England during the time of King Henry VIII.
Prince and the Pauper.
Prince and the Pauper is right. Second, an autobiographical account of Twain's boyhood. That was Life on the Mississippi. 10 points on that bonus question. Here's another toss-up. Before and after the Civil War, one state was the last to secede and the first to rejoin the Union. What state is it? In time? No. Tennessee. Perhaps you've heard of it. No points there. Let's try another toss-up. What is the most abundant element in the solar system? Zach.
Hydrogen.
Hydrogen is right. 10 points there. Here's your bonus question. First part, what was the first permanent English settlement in North America?
Jamestown.
Jamestown in Virginia, correct. And second, in what year was it settled?
1640.
1607. 10 points on that bonus. Here's another toss-up. What is the highest mountain on the continent of Africa? Robert.
Kilimanjaro.
Kilimanjaro, Mount Kilimanjaro, correct. 10 points there. Bonus. Everyone sees things, few people observe things. For 5 points each, answer these questions by saying left or right. First, does the Statue of Liberty have her right or left hand raised?
Right.
Right is right. Next, is Franklin Roosevelt facing to your left or your left, right or your left on the dime?
Left.
Left is correct. Is Washington facing to your right or your left on the dollar bill?
Right.
Right is correct. And finally, in most books, is page 67 on the right or the left?
Left.
No, it's on the right. The odd numbers are on the right. So 15 points on that bonus. Here's your next toss-up. Construction of what famous New York City skyscraper was begun during the boom of the 1920s but finished during the Depression? Brett.
The Empire State Building.
Empire State Building, that is right. 10 points there. Here's your bonus question. For 5 points each, name the country singer who had these pairs of hits. First, I Walk the Line and Folsom Prison Blues.
Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash is correct. Second, Okie from Muskogee and Mama Tried.
Don't know that one.
Merle Haggard. Next, Friends in Low Places and The Dance.
George Strait.
No, Garth Brooks. And finally, Goodbye Time and Honeybee.
No.
That's Blake Shelton. So 5 points on that bonus. Next, toss-up. Change 45% to a reduced common fraction. 9/20 was the answer. No points there. Here's your another toss-up. Who is the current president of Russia? Jacqueline.
Vladimir Putin.
Vladimir Putin is correct. 10 points there. Here's your bonus question. Find the area of a trapezoid with altitude measuring 12 feet and bases measuring 14 feet and 8 feet. Time? It's 132 square feet. The average of the bases times the height, 132. No points there. Next toss-up. Which one of the following planets was named for the Roman god that was the protector of the sowers and the seed? Saturn, Jupiter, Mercury, or Neptune? Brandon.
Neptune.
No, can you take it? Lucy.
Mercury?
No, it was Saturn. No points there. Here's your next toss-up. 1 kilometer contains how many centimeters? Brandon?
10,000.
No, can you take it, Warren County? Robert?
100,000?
100,000, that is right. 10 points there. Here's your bonus question. In A Midsummer Night's Dream, Puck also goes by two other names. For 10 points each, name them. That's Robin Goodfellow and Hobgoblin. No points there. Another toss-up. What part of the brain coordinates muscular action? Brandon?
Frontal lobe.
No, can you take it, Warren County? Time? The cerebellum. Next toss-up. Who was the blind poet who wrote the two great epics, the Iliad and the Odyssey? Lucy?
Homer.
Homer is right. 10 points there. Here's your bonus question. For 5 points each, name the last 4 states to be admitted to the Union.
Hawaii, Alaska.
Answer?
Tennessee.
No, you got Alaska and Hawaii in 1959. Arizona and New Mexico from 1912 were the other two. 10 points on that bonus. Next toss-up. What are the zeros of x squared plus x equals 0? Time 0 and minus 1. Next toss-up. What is the scientific name for a nerve cell? Robert?
A neuron?
Neuron is right. 10 points there. Here's your bonus question. For 10 points each, identify these words ending in ICS, I-C-S. First, a set of moral principles.
Civics?
No, ethics. And second, collection and analysis of numerical data.
Statistics.
Statistics is right. 10 points there on that bonus question. Here's another toss-up. Addis Ababa is the capital of what country? Jacqueline?
Ethiopia.
Ethiopia, that's right. 10 points there. Bonus, identify these names containing the name of a specific bird. First, a famous nurse. Answer?
Pass.
Florence Nightingale. And that's the end of our match. Warren County 270 and Clarkrange 75. Thank you, teams. We appreciate it.
This program was made possible by contributions to your PBS station from viewers like you. Thank you.